morning, everybody. It's Sandra here with the Clean and Simple Life, coming to you live on a Tuesday afternoon. Just give it a minute here and see if we have any friends that are joining us today. If you are, please make sure you say hello and let me know where you're coming from. And I have my cameraman back behind the camera again today. So I got Steve, who's going to make sure that I see all your comments there.
It's actually asking if you want to share this now.
Yes.
In your group. So sharing now, there we go.
There we go. Awesome. So happy Tuesday to everyone. It is sunny right now here in the Greater Toronto area, but it's not supposed to be sunny for much longer. Apparently there's some rain coming for the next few days, so hopefully that is not the case, but you know, here we are. What are you going to do? Anyway, as I said, I am coming to you live, and we are making dinner today. And on Tuesdays, I make dinner for my friend Tony. And this is our Speedy Lasagna that I'm making today for Tony. My good friend Tony, if you watched me last week on Tuesday, you'll recall my good friend is battling lymphoma at the moment, so he and his son live together, and on Tuesdays I give them a little bit of a break in the kitchen and I make dinner for them so that they can take a break, and I know that they are getting good healthy food that is going to be fueling his body to make sure that he fights this cancer thing that seems to have taken him on, but I know that he's a fighter and he will make sure to kick its butt. Anyway, so the Speedy Lasagna. This is one of my favorite meals. It's one of my family's favorite meals. Raw to ready in 20 minutes. Like, honestly, can you make lasagna in 20 minutes without Epicure? I would love to see that. So, our Speedy Lasagna, gluten-free, as all of our Epicure products are. Now, I am not using gluten-free noodles, but you could certainly use gluten-free noodles. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to make this a meat version because Tony is a meat eater. He's not a vegetarian, as much as I try to make him eat more plant-based. So we are going to put some meat into our sauce here. And I love that all the work is done for you. So you don't have to worry about what seasonings to put in, what combination, what amounts to put in. It's already done for you. Epicure has done the hard work. And super simple ingredients. We've got onion, we've got garlic, herbs, red bell pepper, and spices. Like, it is so clean, so simple. Everything that you know and recognize and can pronounce. And bonus, it is 0 sodium. So super important. So let's get started on that. And I'm going to start right now with making our sauce. So we're just going to take our seasoning mix and I'm going to add it to my bowl here.
Oh, Tony's watching.
Oh, hello, Tony.
And
Dinner's being made.
He said there's no chance that you're turning him into a vegetarian or anybody who is vegetarian-like.
Well, you know, there's still time. There's still time.
Dude, I'm
We
sorry.
can try.
She's trying. She's trying. I'm fighting for you. I got your back, brother.
And this
There we go.
is Steve, my cameraman, who happens to be home today helping me out. So we are adding, that was 1 can of crushed tomatoes. I was using passata, so I measured it. So it was about 400 milliliters, which is about the size of a can. I'm also going to add 3/4 of a cup of water in here because we are using oven-ready noodles. So you do need a little bit of extra liquid in there to cook the noodles, okay? So just add that in there. Just go in the sink for now. And as I said, we're making this a meat lasagna, not a veggie lasagna. So I just browned a pound of ground beef, and I simply seasoned it with some of our Epicure toasted onion and minced garlic, and a little bit of our red garlic sansal, which is a salt substitute. So keeping it 0 sodium as much as possible, or at least low sodium. And the tomato sauce that I used, or the crushed tomato passata that I used, was a low sodium as well. always important. That's something that's very important for me and my family, is making sure that things are low sodium, because we do have some blood pressure issues in our family. So making sure that we're watching that is super important. And that's one of the things that I love about Epicure, is that all of our products are either low or no sodium. So really, really great and healthy that way. So our sauce is ready to go. And now I'm gonna make a bit of a cheese filling that's gonna go in here. And it's super easy again. We're gonna start off with 2 eggs, and I'm just gonna whisk them together. Just toss those, I'll get those later. This is how we roll in this house. We just kind of toss things around. Not too much though, because somebody's gotta clean it up, and I don't like cleaning up too much. So we've got 2 eggs, and we're gonna add 2 cups of ricotta. You can use whatever kind you want. I just happened to pick up President's Choice the other day. And it's not low fat, it's 10% low fat, but we're just gonna add that in. There we go. Mix that right in there with the eggs. This is gonna make a nice cheesy filling. You could certainly make this dairy-free by using an alternative, a dairy-free alternative for your ricotta, which I know is out there. I am not a dairy-free person, so if anyone is and has a really good recommendation on a dairy-free ricotta, please feel free to put that in the comments. I'm sure other people would love to know. And switch over to a spatula, just because it's a little bit easier to mix with that. There we go. And as much as Tony doesn't like vegetables, he's getting some spinach in this, because it is really good and it cooks down nicely. So about 4 cups of spinach, and I say that's about 3 good handfuls. I don't typically measure a lot of things, especially things like this, like vegetables. I don't measure. I just kind of eyeball it to what I think looks about right. And this will wilt down and cook down, so it will be nice and soft and will blend right in with our lasagna. So not to worry. There we go. That's a beautiful mixture there. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I usually do this without thinking, but you know, when I'm trying to make sure that I get everything covered for you guys, I don't want to miss anything. So let's start the assembly. I am making this in our multi-purpose steamer, so hence why this is going to be a raw to ready in 20 minutes. And it is so super easy when we use our steamers. Now these are food grade silicone. They're microwave, dishwasher, freezer, and oven safe up to 425 degrees. They do come with this great little tray that goes in the bottom as well. The multi-purpose one does anyway. Which is great for doing things like bacon, or if you want to do multiple vegetables at once, you can layer them. You could put a nice fish fillet in the bottom and then put your vegetables on top, do a 1-pot meal. So I'm just putting a little bit of sauce in the bottom here to give me a base. And then I'm going to start to layer my noodles. So we're going to go 3 wide, and I'm going to have to break them a little bit because they are too long. So I'll just try to, that one needs a little bit more broken up. There we go. And I'm going to lay them 3 across, just like this. What are you guys having for dinner? I'd love to hear what is on the menu in your home.
Not lasagna,
Well,
Tony.
You know?
Kidding, buddy.
It's all good. It's all good. We are, so I can't tell you what we are having for dinner because we are doing a little bit of taste testing of some new products that are coming out in the spring and summer launch, which happens on May 4th, which I'm super stoked about, so excited. I don't know, I always have a quandary as to whether or not I like the summer season better with all the grilling and chilling products that come out, or, oops, see? Things go flying around here. Yep. ricotta flying at me now.
The flying ricotta.
Whether or not I
Sounds like a circus act, doesn't it? The flying ricottas.
Whether or not I like the summer grilling and chilling products better, or if I like the fall and winter better when all the comfort foods come out, because I do love my comfort foods. So I don't know. I'm always torn, but I think I've had enough of winter right now. I am more than ready for some grilling and chilling, and so that is what we are having tonight. So you will have to stay tuned and find out what that is after next Tuesday. So if you'd like to join me.
Ooh, a good little build-up. Nice little hook for next week.
Thank you, yes. If you want to join me for next week, let me know in the comments below. I will shoot you over a link to the official Epicure event. And I will also be hosting my season launch cooking class, so you can join me there and see what has come out for the summer season and all the goodies. Let me tell you, there's some amazing stuff coming out. It's going to be so delicious. You know, think firing up the barbecue for some good grilled fare, as well as some really yummy desserts. And you know, it's not a good barbecue without some kind of beverage, whether it's a cocktail or a mocktail. So some great ideas for that too. I'm gonna layer a few more noodles on here. My next layer. Oops. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? That's the beauty about cooking, and things don't have to be perfect. Now, as I mentioned, my good friend Tony is a meat eater, so I have a little special surprise for him. I am putting in a little bit of pepperoni and some spicy chorizo for him.
But everybody who's watching, yeah, everybody who's watching though, don't tell Tony. All right, because it's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
And Tony, cover up your ears and maybe the rest of the monitor.
There you go. little extra in there. And now I'm going to cover that up with the ricotta and spinach mixture.
So that he doesn't even know that it's there.
So, yeah, it'll be a little surprise in between the goodness of the spinach. And you know, spinach is so good because it has lots of iron in it. And iron is really, really good for our bodies. It's good for regenerating blood cells and blood flow, which Tony can certainly use right now as he's going through his treatments. Make sure he stays healthy and strong. There we go. And I'm going to do one more layer of noodles. There we go. And don't forget, if you're watching, please make sure to say hello. Let me know where you're from and if you're watching. And if you have any questions, that's what Steve is there for, is to check the comments, make sure I don't miss any of them from you guys, and
I'll be all over it.
Answer those for you. So I'm just going to top this with the rest of the sauce that we have. There we go. This smells so delicious already. So yummy. There we go. Smooth that out as much as I can here. Maybe I'll use my spatula. Get it into the corners. There we go. All right. Just like that. And then we're going to put the lid on. And it's going into the microwave for about 15 minutes. So, at least it's about 15 minutes in my microwave. All microwaves are different, so you're going to want to check on that, of course. But, pop that in there and get that started.
Awesome.
Lasagna's in the oven, and in about 15 to 20 minutes, we're going to have dinner ready. And how long have we been on for? That hasn't been very long. That's been what, maybe
15 minutes.
15 minutes, and I've been chatting with you guys and doing that kind of thing.
Maybe
so
18
it's a little
total.
bit longer when I do that. when that comes out, I am going to top it with some grated mozzarella that I have here. And you can either pop it into the oven and broil it if you like, just to brown it up, or you can just put the lid back on and the residual heat from the lasagna will melt that cheese really nicely, and it'll be perfect. And then you can serve that with some Parmesan cheese. I've got a nice salad that I'm making for Tony, a nice Caesar salad using the lettuces that I picked off of my tower garden that sits in my living room there.
Should I show them?
Sure, you can show them the tower garden. That's my tower garden. So I did get some nice fresh lettuce, and we're going to make a nice Caesar salad out of that. Hopefully you guys didn't get dizzy being spun around like that. But that's okay.
I think I'm the only dizzy one. Or is that ditzy? Could be both.
But you're pretty.
I know.
So that's okay. So folks, that's about it. I will post some pictures of the lasagna as soon as it comes out of the microwave, because we do still have about 12 minutes, I think.
13.
13 minutes over there, and I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. But that's it. That is our Speedy Lasagna dinner. Quick, easy. It is easily made as a strict vegetarian meal if you like. It can be vegan using dairy-free cheeses and an egg substitute instead of the eggs. As you saw, I made it as a meat lasagna. Use gluten-free noodles, and you can make it into a gluten-free complete lasagna meal. You could even replace the noodles with things like eggplant slices if you'd like, and make it a complete vegetarian meal instead of having any kind of noodles in there. That would be really good. It's all up to you, and that's kind of the beauty of our Epicure meals, is they are so easy to adapt to any taste that you love. So I hope you like that, and if you have any comments, please shoot them down below, and I will put up some pictures of the final lasagna. And Tony, I will see you soon for dinner. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.